Fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 Uno Central Coast mob and suicide. Always arsonist. I step in the booth and cats. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right. We're back. We're back on Chicano Tube. Everyone, do me a favor. Just hit that like button. Por favor. What we're going to do right now, Friday night, since there's no Friday night fights, we got something we're going to go ahead and watch now that the whole full 4K version is already on the internet. It's on YouTube already. And another thing is I went ahead and I uploaded it because I know that some people, they only go on IG and they don't go on YouTube. I don't know why, but it just everyone has different apps. You know what I mean? And so not everyone shares apps across the board. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. But do me a favor, though. Just saludos. Primero, saludos is Mexican Heritage Month. So we'll start it off with that. Before I bring up the Mile High fight, I got that on cue. I got it ready to go. Saludos to all of those gentlemen over there. Mile High Hustle, saludos over to you. Fontana, saludos over to Fontana. Montebello, saludos over to Montebello. And of course, everyone from the 831, you know what it is, cabrones. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button before we bring on, and we'll chop it up a little bit. And before we go ahead and bring on the main video, which we're going to watch the whole Snowman and Mile High. I think they went a total of 3 rounds. I think it was 3 rounds. Let's just go ahead and watch it. That way we get it stamped in stone. Y ahí pueden celebrar conmigo, porque me duele la pinche rodilla. Me duele la rodilla. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, the knee. Or it's wolf tickets or whatever. So we're just going to show it, and we'll go ahead and just show it once, and that's it, okay? This is a clip from day 2, or is it day 1? I don't know. Whatever you want to call the first morning, which is Sunday. You can call it day 2. You can call it day 1. So then red, it turns purple, and then it heals, but there's no surgery, and it was just a funny little fall. That's all it was, and a little wiggle, man. So shout out to you guys, man. It's Friday night. Kick back with me. I know some of you guys at the baseball games también. I only went to 1 this year. I regret that. I should have went to more. There's really no excuse. I like taking one of the plebes, all the time, man. But do me a favor, hit that like. We're going to pull it up on the screen right now. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man, from day 1. Danny Boy's in the Casa Death Row. Don't forget Denver. Never. We don't forget Denver. Absolutely not. I wanted to ask you, I went to the barber shop. I took mi hijo para un pinche corte de pelo right now, a haircut. And there was a Denver magazine, and it said 5280. 5280, carnal. What's 5280? Sometimes people ask me certain things, you know what I mean? And you have to be a local to know. If you're not a local, you don't know. So yeah, that's the knee right there. I gotta kind of keep it elevated, and it feels better. Let's just say that 5 days ago is feeling a whole lot better, man. All right, without further ado, well, what is this? What a treat! What a treat that we have. Let me see, was that the best one? Oh, no, hell no. Gacho, that was a gacho one. It's kind of puts me in the chale. We got to do it old school, man. Look at this, man. If you guys missed out on it, my regalo for Mexican Heritage Month over to the raza is here it is. You're welcome, cabrones. Some of you babosos. No te creas. And I put it on IG because not everyone is on YouTube. I like YouTube. YouTube's my thing. It's where we vibe. It's Chicano Street. It's Chicano Tube, etc. Right? And all the rest of the shows, you know what I mean? So look, we got home. When I talked to this man right here, he didn't even hesitate. Like, boom. Well, same with Mile High Hustle, but and even more esfuerzo because that's 900 miles away. That's extra. You know, I mean, that's how you show. Oh, I'm in this shit. You know. But when I talked to this man, and then he didn't even know, I said, "Oh, you know what we're having this thing at, Snowman? Is it in Upland? That's right in the Inland Empire. So of course, who's gonna show up? Him, su familia. So with all due respect, hermanos. Got to meet all of them. Reminds me a lot of me. I have some cousins on mom's side of the family, and that's the Jalisco side. See, Pops is Michoacan. I know a lot of you guys are gonna start commenting. Shut up! Start playing them. We're gonna watch it right now, cabrones. We're warming up. On mom's side is San Jose de Gracia, Jalisco. San Jose de Gracia. Okay, it's a rancho about maybe an hour, 45 minutes east of Guadalajara. East. That means you're going inland. And Pops is from Cualcomán, Michoacán. So his carnales, him, del modo que tienen, and then even, you know, being lighter skin, you know, raza. I'm trying to get some brown, man. Shit, I'm trying to lay out in that sun. That's the wifey, man. I'm trying to get some brown. This computer's not doing me justice. I'm just doing a quick little in the DJ booth live, gente. My bad if you don't see microphones and headphones and all kinds of gadgets. And that's all great to say you got a real podcast, you know, because a podcast ain't just you on your cell phone. It's not a podcast. Or sitting in your backyard. That's not a podcast. But calmala. Look at these two warriors, man. Fontana, 5280. It's going to be hard, but let me break down the scoring system. I'll make myself bigger so I can do that. I kind of do like this one. The scoring system is a 10-point scoring system. That means the winner of the round must get a 10. Now, a 10-9 is a very clear win, but the other person was very competitive. A 10-8 round usually means there was one knockdown in the round. There are also 10-7 rounds, and those 10-7 rounds is pretty much where the bell saved the person, because a 10-7 means there was usually 2 knockdowns in the round. But I could be wrong. I mean, this is in general. This is some USA boxing shit. Some that a lot of people won't know, but it's written in there. So just to understand, okay, some basic fundamentals as we see these pinche chingazos. Enough talking. And more leather throwing. Okay, hold on. Someone in the background just said, put a rack on. Oh, man, look at the beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife on the left side. Looking like a Latina Barbie. My bad, gente. My bad. Latina Barbie on the left side right here. But I just heard someone in the background say, I got a rack on Snowman. So right behind Coach Mike, which again, Coach Mike, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We couldn't have done none of this without you, Coach Mike. Coach Mike is a huge blessing from God himself. That's why this family stays with the blessing of Abraham over them, and everything they do multiplies because they help out raza. And we started content creator series of fighting because of all these gum flapping YouTubers that don't want to cash checks or pull in the ring, don't got balls. And we've had 3 fights last year, and then all these gentlemen con huevos right here. So, but shout out to Warzone. That's Ballers Row. Little Mike, I don't know. Hopefully you don't get mad at me. I'm putting you out there. But Little Mike is the first one. He's got about $2,000 in his hand. He's betting $500 a round. He said this is going to be like Vegas to him. Next to him, you got, I'll play the video. You got Bobby G, which is Ryan Garcia, bloodline, o sea, familia, from boxing royalty. That's what Bobby G is. Do I have to emphasize? Maybe I didn't emphasize that enough. Boxing runs, I can't even see myself. Boxing runs through Bobby G's veins, cabrones. The Garcia, Ryan, the whole family, Victorville, the first gym where they have all the original Ryan Garcia clips. You know what I mean? Anyways, Bobby, so this is Ballers Row. I'm just giving an intro because we're having fun, man. I got a shitload of pain in my knee. They told me to take pills, naproxen and ibuprofen, and I haven't taken jack. It's a pain. It's gonna get less every day. That stuff right there has been known to hurt your hígado, gente. All those pastillas, all they're doing is numbing the pain, but they do more damage than anything. So ahí está Bobby G. Let's go.
Please don't hit me.
Okay, I went by the rest of Ballers Row, but let me see. Right there. So this is Big Ted right here. Teddy T, the baller. He's got about 500 around, but he ain't even okay. But the boss of all bosses right here. This is the boss of all, my brother Ed. This is the boss of all. It's about a G in each hand. That's about a rack in each hand. And they're betting 200 around, 300 around. If you want to just, ball out, 500 around. If you think it's an all-in kind of feeling, go all in. But anyway, just shout out to my brothers. And then right here, we have Coach Fabian right behind. Coach Mike is mad mugging. Coach Mike, watch out with Coach Mike. Go straight to the chin. Feel the energy right there. Look at that. Damn it. Look at Snowman. Damn it. You feel the energy right there from Fontana?
Let's go. All right. You ready for round 2 here? All right, gentlemen, to the ring, please.
Let's go, Bobby. Let them know.
All right, let's have a clean fight. All right, you guys know what to do in there. Get it done. Let's do it safe. We all want to go home. Let's fight.
That's right. That's right. Go. That's right. Don't mess.
Just like me. Just like me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I should have paused it at the, my bad, gente. I should have paused it at the face-offs because the face-offs intense. It's Snowman's energy is same thing, right? Like Thanos energy. Both of these guys are like, it feels like you're between two pinchy titans, you know what I mean? And they're just, it's about to go down. And if you were inside that gym during these rounds, the leather sounded like thump, 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 thump. I mean, it was like, I went down, I looked down at Cholo, I told him, hey, let's run it for 2 more rounds, and then they're gonna run it 1 more time, and we'll go from there. But I was hearing that leather, like, so Coach Mike, okay, and then we got Casanova. Look, Casanova in the background. Ahí está ese pinche güey, soy de rancho el güey, pues, yo sé, güey. Quiero darle un shout out a mi compa, el Casanova right there. Ahí está, tiene el pinche sombrero blanco, ahí tiene tank top. He's got about 1,000. It looks like 2,000 in his hand. Gente, there was no joke, man. They were throwing these things. This was just a gem, man. Just a gem. Shout out to Warzone Boxing. Let's go.
That's right.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Gente, that's the left hook right now that missed. That's not from the streets, gente. That left hook, let me tell you, that left hook, that was from a trainer that showed you how to throw that thing like a pinchy picture perfect. And it missed. I know it missed. But what I'm saying is that pinchy left hook, oh my. If it would have landed, would have had hella fucking smoke behind it. But again, both heavyweights, both spar with heavyweights, nothing new. But what I'm saying is that left hook right there, that was made in a gym by a trainer, straight up. So fucking, that was a clean. It missed 100%. But let's go. We're gonna try to score each round. We're gonna try to score. Look at the ladies over here. Look at everyone is live. Look at that over there, man. Shout out to G the Barber. I see G the Barber back there. That's right, G the Barber. Casanova's live. Next to him, I think that's Nick or Nate. I forgot him. They're live. Elvia's live. Flaca, shout out to Flaca from the 909. She's live right there. She's just a vibe. Flaca, shout out to you, Flaca. You were just a vibe the whole time. She's running content, of course. Team Fontana, Team 909. Just nothing but a vibe, man. I started following her right away. I think on IG and on TikTok. And then with all due respect, there's more people over there and ladies as well. Let's go.
Jab, jab, jab. There it is. There it is.
Okay, you see a combination like that, or you would see positioning for, let's say, 10 seconds like that, 12 seconds like that. And to the naked eye, to the untrained eye, you're going to be like, Snowman just, that was his flurry, point scored. When in actuality, if I go back and I play that sequence in slow motion, which I don't want to be too long on this video. I got 2 pistos. My knee hurts a la chingada, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Hit that like, por favor. Do me a favor, man. Is just to give you some kind of context to, at this point, there's 34 seconds. There's been at least 3 combinations that Snowman has thrown. And so if people see the combinations, but don't really kind of get it broken down, they're gonna think all the punches landed and Snowman, won that exchange. When Mile High can slip, roll, move so slick like he did in that last combination, that I'm gonna have to just because you guys are gonna think I'm bullshitting, I'm gonna run it back a little bit, all right? So they go to the corner, all right? All right. Another in the corner. Okay, here they go to the corner. It starts with the right. So what I said, it was true. I don't want to pat myself on the back, cabrones, but what I said, what you look at the homies all right here, all lies. Pinche Casanova la chingada, man. There's Casanova. Look at Flaca now. She got the leg up. She's chilling. She's in vibe mode. Beautiful, smoking, sexy hot wife. Little Mike is loving it, man. He's from Bakers, man. Shout out to Bakersfield. Bakersfield came through. And so in that exchange, it was a throw, and it was a defensive also plus. So plus and plus. It was a right hand came back. Right now we got the left and we got a right hand that came back. 3 combinations, slick boxing, a lot of jabs landed from Mile High. The jab sets the pace with 10 seconds left. That was a nice parry off the right.
Get it.
Look at my brother from another mother right here. He's like, he goes, he won money on this round. I think he put a rack. Again, that's between them. I don't know what's going on over there with Ballers Row. I don't. I said I was just like, when they came to me with the idea, hey, vamos a apostar dinero, but get them Ballers Row. Let me give a shout out to Loca as well. Loyal Heights in the building. I'm sure I was shouting her out at the show. All due respect. He's always going to point out she's just popular Miss Loca. She's such a vibe, man. Beautiful wife, too. Seems like she has a good
that
heart.
first round right there, Mile High.
Man, they were throwing. It looked like it hurt. I can't tell you who won. I can't do it.
Okay, now let me get this off my chest right here. I get it, gente. You guys are next to Mile High. I get it. And you're like, well, I'm not want to stand here and be in an awkward situation. If Mile High is listening, you understand what I'm saying, carnal. They were by you. So imagine them, they say, you got touched up. If that's how they really felt, and they're inches away from you, cabrón. I felt that was kind of some of the energy on Ballers Row. And I'm not saying it's a wrong. I'm just saying there was a respectful tone. Like, okay, and let's keep it respectful.
Not a professional analysis. It was a close fight, too close to call. Round one was a banger.
All right. That's a heavyweight fight. Heavyweight, my man said. What do you got?
On Snowman.
Damn. Yeah, what's he running right there?
Respect.
Oh,
Get in there and chucking them out.
Yeah.
Respect. Coach Fabian, they're biased already. They're biased.
Yeah, all respect. And then Coach Mike right there. Again, pro fighter, Coach Mike. Don't forget, Coach Mike is a pro fighter.
Should be neutral.
Around Richie Lokes. I appreciate you. You're looking at Big Bad Snowman right here. General Fontana, Legend, Inland Empire.
Okay, hold on. Let me back it up a little bit because okay, that's a good one. Okay, because someone said, oh, like 5 people, and I'm like, no, there's like 10, 12, 15 people around the ring. And these are just people going all the way into the gym, about halfway back to the gym. The chairs were only, I'm got to keep it a buck with you, there are only 20 chairs, and they got snatched up right away. Like 20 chairs got snatched up right away. I see my brother from another mother in here, man. Shout out to him.
Anna, Legend, Inland Empire.
Green card Loca right here.
He's showing the youngsters how to do it. This is how we do it. We throw hands. We don't do nothing else.
Badass.
He's going to pull up every time. Look at this other monster. Give it up for Mile High Hustle, you guys. Denver's in the casa.
Yeah.
No talking.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get it. That's right.
Much
That's
love.
right.
Let's go. Knee jab. Right hand over to set up a combo.
That's right. That's right.
Body 3-2.
I got him.
Pushing weight. Why? Because they're big. They're juggernauts. They can push weight. They're gonna do nothing.
Get out of the corner.
That's right.
Look up at the clock for a second. They did look up at the clock. I get it. It's tiring. Slip. All right, we got a slip. Pinchy Casanova right there. Is that team? I don't know. It was Team Snowman. What team they were from?
22 seconds. That's right. That's right. Jab.
Oh, the trade jabs.
That's right. Everybody. Everybody. Dig. Body. That's right. That's right. I got.
All right, let me stop it right here. This is a pace, man. And we're only coming up on the 2nd minute. If you think about it, I know they had a break. They're 1-minute rounds. Why? Because we want them fresh and throwing heat. This is a fast-paced fight for some heavy boys. These are bouncers. It's like seeing 2 bouncers throwing chingazos, man. Straight up. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of these putazos. Straight up. It'll send you flying across the room, you and your little strawweight, lightweight self. These are heavyweights. All these punches feel like, let's go. We got 10 seconds left.
Get in there. Come on. 5 seconds. Get in there.
Right hand landed. Small clash of heads.
Holy smoke, what a banger right there. The heavyweights, give him 5.
One more round.
Give him 5.
Look at Rich right there, man. Shout out to Rich. That's my brother right there. Shots by Rich. He was there. He was also at the Nationwide. Right after that, he rolled up to the Nationwide. There's G the Barber. Oh, he got is that a little camera? He might have like a little GoPro. Maybe he has some footage. I'm going to upload it, G the Barber. You got footage? Upload it, cabron. Right now is the week. It's Friday night. It's actually the weekend way. Upload it. Si quieres, way. And then look at Miss Flaca right there. Hat sideways. I like her shirt. It says God's favorite. Okay, that's right. That's how we roll. Jesus. See what I'm saying? I can't even know. There's a lot of youngsters. So there's even some amateur fighting youngsters over here. You see right there? You see the CCSOF shirt? That's my brother from another mother right there.
60 seconds.
The Snowman is breathing. There's his team. Okay, look at the people. Okay, that looks like there's more people than the last shot. I'm wondering if people were just showing up for Snowman and them to get in there.
We lost the shoe. I'm not trying to rhyme. Round 2, we lost the shoe. That's all right. That's all.
Oh, you're going to take a point for losing a shoe? Come on.
I'm going to take a point for losing the shoe.
All right, let's go to Big Baller, Bobby G. Bobby G, who got round 2 heavyweight fight?
Same thing, man. I can't call it. It's too close to call, bro. But they're banging it out. Give them both
Teddy T.
respect to both always in there. Take it as a tie.
Oh,
both going at it.
Both going at it. Teddy T. Proper Frenchies.
Good shit, man. I like to see the homies, put in the work. You can see you guys put in that routine, and let's see a knockout.
He's coach. He's biased anyway.
All my money's on a knockout.
We got the time.
2 more? Get ready. Go.
All right, here we go. I think this is final round, gente. Coach Faye, look at my brother Ed back there. Look proper Frenchies. It's no joke. He's such in a vibe, man. My brother Ed, proper Frenchies, is such a vibe. Follow him on IG. Those Frenchies are no joke. So if you're into Frenchies, my brother-in-law got a pug. Frenchies, pugs, it's just popular perros, man. Golden doodles, like the ones that I got, golden doodles. They're just pinchy popular perros, man. Death Row Boilers. That's right. I think there's probably some baseball, huh? I know I seen Cholo Trucker Cabron. He's already attending Dodger games, Dodger activities. It don't stop, man. And some people are taking breaks on the podcast too, because I know, be here with the gente, connect with them. Absolutely. Love the community, man. I love the community. At the end of the day, though, we got to be out there, man. I want to plan a trip to Ensenada. I told you, Death Row, Rosarito. At the same time, spend a week out there before the water comes. You know what I mean? He says big, beautiful loca, but shout out to her, man. I shouted her out at least a couple times, man. She's just a vibe, man. She got some good heart too. Not just that, anti-bully, line me up. You never know if Loca puts the gloves on. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the fight, man. Last round. Here we go. You never know. We can put the gloves on. Handle it.
Go. Round 3.
Okay, there was people recording the whole thing on the lower right. I seen like 2 or 3 cameras, so some people got some long format footage of it. But this is the one in 4K. So just remember, gente, because I got like 10, 20 comments, crappy quality. But 95% of us, 98% of us are watching on smartphones, like you're watching right now on a smartphone, or if you're watching the replay, you're watching this on a smartphone, you got to hit the gear button. Once you hit the gear, you're going to see resolution, probably 99% sure it's 360, not even HD. So it's not the content, it's your video player. I know I said it 3 times on a live already. I'm going to keep saying it because it's not 4K. It's not 4K. Then go to the gear button, go to the settings, go to your resolution, put it on 4K. If you're on a TV, 1080 TV, 1080s laptop, 720s phone.
Work it like I said. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, come on, Snowman. And then bang.
Ay, me duele la pinche rodilla. Okay, everyone's live. Look at that. This whole row got all cameras over there. The homie over there in the white shirt, my bad, man. That's my brother right there. I want to say his name is Mike or Art. He got the white shirt over there. I sent him the invitation. He came through. We DM'd. He RSVP'd. There's G the barber straight ahead with the lentes on. Of course, that's his brother getting down. So when it's your brother getting down, you know what I mean? It's like, that's my brother. I'm just saying, you're going to be a little emotionally tied because that's your brother. You know what I mean? Obviously, your brother can handle his, but and then you're in a room of people you don't know, but you feel the vibe though. You feel how it's all love, it's all raza, it's all cultura. It's Mexican Heritage Month. I know they're saying Hispanic. I call it Mexican Heritage Month. It's Mexican Heritage Month. How much of us are raza in that room? So I know G the barber felt that vibe. Death Row, that's right, man. Shout out Casanova. That's right. Shout out to Casanova, man. Elevation in the city. That's why Mile High got the cardio all day long. Is elevation, and it's the city, you know. And the Philly shell, the slipping, the punches, the slick punches. We're scoring this thing. Okay, let's give a little recap right now because I told you I was for some context purposes. I'm not saying I'm calling this right. I don't know. But from what I seen right now, I got it even. I got Snowman first round, Mile High second round. So right now, at this point, I got it even. And them knowing, because I just told them both, this is final round, that you guys are just a final round, because I think after this, what happened? Me and Cholo did 2, Mile High and Cholo did 2, and that was a wrap. It was a wrap. All right, let's go, Carol.
There it is, Danny.
Ooh, look, that was clean. That landed on Snowman's part. Now I'm shaking his hand. He loads up. He throws 2 right back. 3 right back. 2 more. Eyes up. Man, that was 3 on Snowman's part. Mile High shook his head, came in with 3, and then came back with 2. So that's smart. Mile High's thinking, at the end of the day, we're going to have to outpunch them. 1 for 3, 3 for 5. That's just volume. We don't want to lose the pinche pelea on points. Look at Cholo Trucker right there. He's getting ready to run it with me. He wants more of me. Look at Cholo Trucker with his glove up at the corner down right there. Ese cabrón tiene huevos, man. Pinche Cholo Trucker le sobran los huevos, man. That dude is a Doberman pincher, man. He's like, I'm going to run it with him. I'm going to run it with him. Hey, I would have tried, carnal, if it wasn't for my knee. I know a lot of people are like, wolf tickets. No, serio, bro. I already showed it already, but the knee was blown. All right, let's go. Look at all those cameras up, rolling live. Oh, look at Lucas live. Everyone's live. Look at him.
There. MMA, here we go. There we go. Work it out.
See, and they were expecting to get more work. Oh, yeah. Off now, might as well. They were expecting to get more work. Let's just roll with it. Let's go with it. Watch it. That was a hard last one to judge, though, gente. It might be a draw. Great draw.
Signo patria, tus sienes de oliva, de la paz el arcángel divino, en el cielo tu eterno destino, por el dedo de Dios se escribió, mas si osare un extraño enemigo, profanar con sus plantas tu suelo, piensa, patria querida.
That's how I see it too.
Un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Mexicanos al grito de guerra.
Pinche guerrero right there. Look at him. Chicano 100% from the top of his head to the fucking toe. Es loca. Es Elvia.
Y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón.
Mames, güey. I can see myself también and say, be like, no te hagas mamón, güey. But again, it's fight time.
And then now let's go ahead and do the national anthem.
It's different. It's not podcasting time.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's
would so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that a star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
That was a patriot right there. Great patriot right there. Como yo. The USA. Now he didn't put we're not gonna get into politics tonight. Calma tu pedo, okay? Calma tu pedo. But the Coach Art was the one that did the Mexican national anthem, how they do the pinche hand. And of course, on the media, they can say, hey, hizo esto, chinga tu madre. That's what we say, right? But the way we do it almost también looks like that fucking crazy dude de Alemania, how they did it. But this is how the traditional Mexicano, does it, right? So I lifted that one, and then I went to the corner, and then, of course, is the one that my country tis of thee, is a morrito. Shout out to Elvia Cadena, you guys. Download her new song, Para la Gente. Look at Bobby G looking fly from the Garcia family, man. What about Ryan Garcia's carnal right there, man?
Pass the mic over here.
Look at Bobby G right there. Of course, man. I'm honored that Bobby G was on the mic. He's just slicker than oil, man. Slicker than oil. Fly as hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Oh. Gentlemen, step up to the ring. You know the rules. Let's keep it clean. Nothing below the belt. Let's fight.
That's right.
Okay, someone asked real quick. Someone asked about what is it that when Oscar does that, Canelo does that. What is all that jaw stuff? The jaw stuff. Look, gente. This is what it is. It's in the boxing gym. They teach you stretches. That's a jaw stretch. Okay, that's when you extend it and it alleviates or reduces the chance for injury or straining, or where you're gonna get hit, and then if you get hit in the jaw, okay, depending how hard you get hit, okay, it can linger. That's why they say bite down on your mouthpiece. So I still do that as a hobby to this day, is just stretch the jaw out, because it feels good. It feels like when you stretch any muscle, and just releases oxygen into your bloodstream, like when you stretch muscles. So those are just jaw stretches, and it becomes a habit. But I'm looking at Cholo with all respect, because this is my brother. And in a couple seconds, when that bell rings, I'm not gonna be his brother no more. And hopefully until the referee pulls me off, because obviously in peleas, we just want to end the shit. And I don't think of it any other way. I don't think anyone should, because this is not play. We're not playing. You know what I mean? This is not a game. We're not playing fucking whatever you want to call it. So when the bell rings, you see a whole nother alter personality come out. Alter ego. Because I grew up around chingones, alpha guys that were neighborhood knockout artists and very cocky and confident, and all alphas. And that's why it was easy to weed out anyone that wasn't. So the bell rings, I turn into a different person.
That's right. Let's get it on.
Mike, can you make sure that the time is right?
I'm still look at that. I'm still coordinating things, and I'm about to throw chingazos and get punched in the cara, and Cholo Trucker's about to take off on me and shit. And I'm still organizing the event. Look at Snowman with the chain back there. Chingado. Look, I got a little mic right there. All right, now I'm looking at the camera. I'm still working the camera. You know, I'm slick with it, man. I guess I'm too slick with it. I'm looking at the camera. You know, I'm looking at the camera. I'm thinking, all you troll pussies, all you troll chavalas that want to run your mouth, put your mouth on me. This is what I'm thinking at this moment. I sent you the address. I put it on social media. You had the chance to say, fuck it. I don't like what you said. Now I'm going to shut your yap. Well, you didn't pull up. So I got a brother in front of me who's willing to run chingazos and get down with me. And this is my brother, like my blood brother, who I love. But now for the next minute, he's not. Because we agreed to bleed for you guys for Mexican Independence Day weekend before Canelo, because this is what Mexicanos and Chicanos do. Oh, man, let's go. Okay, wait. Little Mike just told me that in my ear, cabron. He just told me that he's not your buddy when the bell rings. And I already have a look in my eye. That's the alpha look. That's the alpha look. Man, look at Snowman over here with the Rampage chain. Chingado. Man, we're deep over here. Look, we even got fellas over here against the backdrop. The house is packed, man. It's a packed house. For someone that said there was 5 people there. I'm in the zone. I'm ready to go. It's just another day, people. Again, this is not a rivalry.
Do me a favor, Chuck. Go to the black boxing bag. Get my mouthpiece. Side pocket, side.
And look what I did. I ended up. I want to throw chingazos without my mouthpiece. Look at little Mike's clowning me. Little Mike's clowning me.
That's right.
That's all I had to do is put it in my mouth. Wait, get this shit on, bro. That's a Steven.
Got 500 on the guy with socks. Here we go.
Yeah, little Mike got 500 on me. I won him 500 that first round.
Hey, ready?
I just told the videographer, hey man, make sure cover the whole action, but stay away from us during the action. I don't want you to get hit. I just told the videographer. I just told the video guy, I don't want you to get hit. We got about 20 cameras back there. Look at G the barber. He's vibing back there. I don't know if that's his homie or if he just met him right there, but we're in the Inland Empire. I think he's from the Inland Empire, of course, with Snowman. I mean, that's home. I'm assuming, but I'm not exactly sure. Mike Pro Boxer calling the action. Round number 1.
Get it!
We touch gloves because it's respect.
There you go. Come on. Oh! Back it up. There you go. Come on. No bullying. There you go. Right down the five. No elbows. There you go. Work out. There you go. Come on. You tired already? Come on. There you go. Come on. Yeah. Right in the middle. Get his phone number. There you go. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So, hold on. Cancel. Okay. So the question is, let me remove it. The question is, does the knockdown remove any punches landed? Just to a regular boxing judge, I'm just putting it out there. Does a knockdown remove any other of the punches landed? If that's a yes, or am I saying too much? Or I don't know if that makes sense. And that was just round one. And it just started playing into that. I wasn't even going to go into that fight, but let's just shoot the shit a little bit more, and then I'm going to tap back in. I got to see. I got the Fire Stick now. I got to see what's on the sports channels tonight, but I appreciate you guys. That's right. I seen it as a draw. Yeah, the Mile High and the Snowman one, Bigfoot, cabron. It's a draw, bro. It's a draw. From punches thrown to punches landed, I think both of them would offset each other. You could throw a lot of punches and then not land a lot of punches. And again, this is just boxing. This is just, so you got to judge it somehow. We do a 10-point scoring system. 10-9, someone won the round, but the other person was still being very competitive. 10-8 is a knockdown. 10-7 is 2 knockdowns, usually about to get stopped if there's nothing better by the next round. So in those point systems, how do you see that? I just leave it up to the people, man. I'll leave that one 100% up to the people. And then, here it is. Where is it? Videos, and then round.
Come on, Apollo. There you go. Nice. Come on, Apollo. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Set that up first, Cholo. Set that up. Fight, Cholo. Don't fight his fight, Cholo. Fight that jab. That's right. That's right. Your hands up, Cholo. Back it up. The hands up. Back it up. Straight punches, Cholo. There it is. Straight punches. Get your hands up. There you go. Get your hands up.
Sorry, man. That's a good corner. Let me tell you, that's a good corner to have is Coach Art Garza from the G Unit Twins. That coach, right? His sons are so talented. He's so talented. Shout out to Coach Art Garza. Shout out to their twins. Shout out to his beautiful esposa, the whole familia, man. That's a corner to have, man. He'll have you making the adjustments you need. I'm just coming out a little bit more cockier because of the end of the first round. See, it's all momentum, gente. It's almost, I'm riding that momentum like you can't whoop me. You know, I was told a long time ago when I started boxing, man, and I started boxing at, don't forget this, I started boxing at 30 years old. For anyone that says, oh, you're too old to pick something up, I was 30 years old. I went to the gym maybe a year before I even started sparring, and it was just being around the ring, and the coach looking at me, seeing 3-4 guys sparring, and looking at me, hey, you want some? The fucking, the macho huevos is going to come out. And your head's telling you you fucked up, but your heart's telling you do this shit, handle business. And so I'm riding the wave off the second one, still like, you can't hurt me, bro. A coach told me a long time ago, he goes, you got to pretend like you're fighting your little brother. Okay, mentality wise, you got to pretend you're fighting your little brother. Can your little brother rock you? Yeah, your little brother can rock you. But can he whoop your ass? No, never that.
30 seconds. There it goes. 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 Break clean. There you go.
I'm being a little bit cocky because he's firing, he's throwing, and I know all I got to do is move my feet. And the half of feet that I have, I don't have a lot of feet. But the half of feet that I have is easy already to clear the way, just to get away from punches. Just to get away from punches, because I've always been used to fighting shorter fighters, man. And the shorter fighters, they're very athletic, man. They're very athletic. They're not like having this tall and lanky body. Like I have a body like Benavides. If you were to see me with my shirt off, that means tall and lanky. And I'm not saying I'm Benavides. Hell no. Ese weighs probably 20 levels higher. But as far as huevos go, yeah, they might be the same. The huevos might be the same. Anyways, so just showing I got a little bit of feet. He can throw anything, but my feet are longer and cover more distance. So it's easy just to move, and you're not going to hit me if I move. And look, we're looking at each other like, shit. Like it's going down. Look at G the barber. He likes it.
There you go.
Jab.
That body shot, rip that body. There you go.
I still threw to the end, but Cholo Trucker was very game. Very. I'm very. So we can play with the knockdown. Hold on, let's break this down a little bit. If we wanted to be a little bit like, what you want to call it. I'm not trying to be biased, right? There was a knockdown on round 1, but I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not. Even if you call that a 10-9, this round right here was real close. Real close. I mean, mi hermano's tagging me. I'm moving on some. I'm tagging him. I ended the round tagging him. So this one is a toss-up. It's like a fucking pinche ensalada. You know, however you want it. That's how I'm seeing it. So only how I'm seeing it. Am I being biased? I don't know. Okay. And there's Miss Loca right here. Has all the
Round 3.
Happy that Loca is the ringer. Maybe half of them came because Loca is the ringer. Shout out to Loca. He's awesome. 2 minutes. Breathing. Shots by Reed. Little Mike. We coach hard, man.
Hey, my money's on. Money's on it.
Okay, I'm trying to hear what Coach Art says. Coach Art is saying, sit down on those punches. If he's throwing uppercuts, then you throw uppercuts, and giving them good advice, man. I mean, Coach Art again. If I had to choose anyone in my corner, Coach Art's gonna be the one. It's gonna be in my corner, man. It's crazy. We have to be in our 40s putting it down. Así enseñando los pinches youngsters how to do it, man. Put down the steel, throw chingazos, and grow a pair. And we'll keep doing this, man, as long as we could just save lives and save these youngsters. We'll be doing these events.
You want to get in there next with me or what? We could go next. What's up?
Yeah, Miguel.
Coach. Put the gloves on me and him next.
500 knockdown on this round.
Wait a second. We got a professional boxer telling me how to punch, though. So this is a good advice. Really good advice, because now I got Coach Mike Franco over here, professional boxer, telling me to flow a little bit more with your punches. You don't need to move up and down. You can flow with your punches and stay in position better and end the fight faster. If I were to, I understand exactly what he's talking. That level, I want to get to that level. I want to get to that level where my punches are flowing, like just they land. And if you want to stand and trade, you know, if any troll ever pulled up, or any of these chavalas on YouTube, these ones that just wolf and they won't do shit, but they're good at talking. If anyone wanted to do something, we'll run it and we'll just do like one round, like UFC style, until someone breaks. I call that doghouse style. We'll just do one round, doghouse style. That means someone's gonna break. Now, if we were to do that, I would train like Mike right here is telling me to do. Sit down on your punches throw everything with damage.
Somebody's getting knocked down. Somebody's getting knocked down. Not a knockout, but a knockdown.
10-9 round. 10-9 round.
Say that was 2 10-9 rounds. I'm telling the camera, I got 2 10-9 rounds in the show.
Get it. Get it. Round 3. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Barrage of punches.
I'm listening. I'm like, Cholo, round 3, Cholo. Okay, I wasn't, okay, people are saying holding. Look at me right now for 15, 20 seconds. Again, I'm trying to be fair. I'm being fair right there. Look at Cholo Trucker about to punch me right between the eyebrows. He's about to punch my nose in another direction right now, man. He slick fighter, man. Slick fighter. But anyways, first 15 seconds, I'm rushing the action because I'm like, this is the last minute of just the third round before we take a breather and the heavyweights come in. Now look at Mile High Hustle. You see, that's the Chicano flag. That's my flag. So I just had that on my neck for a little bit while the fighters were getting taped up. The next time I'm going to tell those the fighters, with all due respect, we're not wrapping hands like it's an amateur or pro fight. We're just going to bring hand wraps and get in the ring in 10, 15 minutes. Oh, if you want to stretch, yeah, absolutely. Let's do 20, 30 minutes. You know, we could do a stretching period, let the blood flow. I stretched at, ask the wifey, I'll stretch at the hotel like at 9 o'clock after some breakfast. I was stretching for about 45 minutes, a half an hour, laying right there, comfortable as hell, flowing in the zone, getting my energy high, and 100% trying to be healed and focused.
Come on, Apollo. Come on, Rocco. Come on, Apollo. Come on, Rocco.
Damn, that was a damage exchange right there. That exchange right there was straight from the high school with the op enemies. That was an exchange. You seen that thing like, man, those were some slick punches by Cholo Trucker. And whatever I threw as in return, but that's some slick punching. I know I said, the barber said he was right. It looks more of a street fight, but I take that back now. Now that I'm looking at these pinchy rounds, I take that back. Now I'm like, no, these are boxing punches, man. You're not gonna come off the street and throw that last flurry like the way me and him did. I mean, that's vengeance right there. 30 seconds.
Break. Come on. Here we go. Oh,
yeah. Okay, wait a second right there. Come on. That might have been a little bit too much. And I'm going to be honest with you. Cholo could not like that. He could not like that because maybe in his mind, and I'm saying with this all due respect, hermano, maybe in your mind, you're like, shit, we only got 60 seconds. Why showboat? Why do a Diaz brothers? Why do an Anderson Silva and kind of clown around Anderson's the Spider Silva estilo? Is because at the end of the day, carnal, I never lost sight of the fact that we're entertaining people, bro. We're entertaining the masses, bro. Right? We had almost 300 people on the live and about maybe 50, 60 people live inside the facility. At the end of the day, that's what it was. It's entertainment, okay? And plus, it's again, when that bell rings, it's like whatever happens, happens. Do you want to know how Mikey fought, though, in his day? That's how I fought. I'm not saying I was the biggest, the baddest. I actually always hung out with older dudes, 2, 3, 4 years older than me. So I was always the smallest one, but I felt like that was a bridge of having to prove shit all the time. But again, cálmase, members only shit. Don't want to act tough like I'm sitting in my backyard and saying Chicano tube, ain't never walked a day in my shoe. Oh, man, that's crazy, man. You're going to trip on the YouTube Yarda this year. The YouTube Yarda is different this year. This year's YouTube Yarda is not like last year. Last year, the highlights of the YouTube Yarda Awards in December were crash outs. This year is different. This year, it looks like the ones that have the highlights on the YouTube Yarda Awards are the predators and the sympathizers to the predators and the weirdos. So we're going to have to do that in association with Chemo's Flicks, the YouTube Yarda Awards, dropping New Year's Eve for the people. The YouTube Yarda Awards. Be on the lookout for that. It's this year, more predators and sympathizers came out than anything, man. That's crazy. And those are facts. Is it over? Oh, no. We're tied up. 14 seconds. Let's go. Look at little Mike right there with that's about 1,000 in his hand. Maybe he started with 2. That's probably what he was telling me. Did you go down a rack, little Mike? My bad, Carnal. My bad.
13 seconds. 10 seconds.
Let him go. Go. Oh, there we
Little Mike. Really bad.
Got me.
Lost my money.
Okay, hold on. Now, there's some people, and I'm not, I just got to acknowledge what's going on. Snowman's about to walk in the ring right now, and I think that's what a lot of people showed up for, because it looked like the crowd doubled by the time Snowman was walking in the ring. It looked like the crowd doubled. I was like, wait a second, we had half the people here for Mitro and Chingazos. I guess the real star of the show, I guess it goes without saying, Snowman, who's walking in the ring. But I just wanted to acknowledge there were some people on the side. They were giving dap to both sides. I just had some of the people right there saying, oh, he won it. So if I had to say how I scored that one, I would say split decision, me. Not majority. I would say split decision, me. That's it. But that's, again, my fucking bias ass, right?
Let's go, Snow. Sorry, baby, we ain't going to dinner after this.
I'm going.
Sorry, baby, we ain't going to dinner.
I'm going.
We ain't going to dinner after this.
And that's, hold on, that's Little Mike. I think he's up at this point. See, Little Mike, tell me shoot me a text, carnal. You're from Baker. Shoot me a text. I know you got my fucking chip, carnal. Was it you went down on the Mile High fight, or was it mine? I'm not exactly sure which one you went down, man. Shout out to Loca. She gets love. I'm telling you, half the people were there just to see Loca, man. She's just so popular, and she's a vibe too, man. She's just such a vibe, and all her gente. It was all respect. That's what we were talking about. Is exactly how we should be getting together every single time to do something like this, man. Is always on the pretense of respect because we come from that generation. That's just it. That's just it, man. You get treated how you get treated. That's just it, man. The trucha, the Chicanos want to fight. If Loca wants to fight, I mean, again, the women we'll probably put on the bigger gloves for the women, just a little bit more safety, man. I don't know. They're tenacious. They might be more tenacious than the men. Anytime I seen the ladies get down, it looked like they had something to prove. And that's not something given to them. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Ronda Rousey, there never would have been women in the UFC, is what I'm saying. So her going all out caused Miesha Tate to go all out because all these bantamweights and featherweights caused 3-4 divisions to grow, even to straw weights. And they were fighting from 115 to 145. Like, you're going to have the Chicanos boxing. Look, listen, I made a little flyer. I said, Miss Lady Pinks, all due respect. Boop, 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 ba, ba, ba. Again, it's all internet stuff. It really is all internet stuff. I don't know. Because if she really would have reached out to me, then I would have been communicating on all sides. No surprises. Just communicating on all sides, saying, what are we trying to accomplish here? And just talk business. I mean, that's it, right? Brother Life says, so you're seeing injured like Buster was before. He fell 3 times. Okay, let me remove that comment because, again, you know, people that can't be out in public, I learned my lesson, number 1, from that. And that dude, well, first of all, that dude has a huge ego. He couldn't even apologize to me for breaking our contract. So you back that dude up? So you like people that don't have any kind of business etiquette way? I'm just saying, because you're commenting, so fuck it. Let's put you on the hot seat. And as far as his injury goes, go to the Homie Hangouts channel, and there you're going to see, oh, I busted it in the first round, and 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds, I don't know how many more rounds, the overhand right was let go. So it's easy to call something that's not, but I guess you just want to ride dick. If you're going to ride dick, then fucking ride it all the way. It just is what it is. But I get it, man. Half the people love you, half the people hate you. It's all good way. It's all to the good way. Don't trip, Brother Life. I thought AC was going to be there. AC has said that if the chicken head, Chester, the rubber chicken, okay, tattoo artist pulled up, that he would have pulled up because he would have loved the opportunity to to just lay him out, you know. And again, I had security there. And my security was all pro boxers. All pro boxers. I want people that are going to end it quick. I don't want this, we're going to be scuffling with security, or I just picked up the biggest thugs in the neighborhood, the 300-pound Samoans, and they're going to be security, because not even the biggest ones, just because you're big doesn't mean you know how to fight. So on this one, I just been privileged with Warzone sponsoring content creator series of fighting. I've been blessed with Warzone Boxing and their sponsorship to be able to get the most animal bodyguards, which are pro boxers. You're not going to get better than that. You want to get out of pocket, get slapped right away. Boom. Here's a pillow while they boot you out the fucking gym. You're walking to your car. You wonder why they gave you a pillow and you're hobbling. You know what I mean? No, we don't want no knucklehead shit. I take my family with me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I take my family, my beautiful family, man. My beautiful family with me. So, it's Mexican Heritage Month, so I wanted to drop this for the people. The day of the Canelo fight. I know the Canelo fight is kind of, it's already in the past or lo que sea, but chingado, wey. You know what I mean? Chingado. We're still riding the way. It's still Mexican Heritage Month, cabrón. Spanquillo is all good entertainment. That's right. I appreciate you, my boy, man. Spanquillo's in the casa, man. He's another day oneer. I appreciate you, cabrón. Gracias, man. We're trying to put on a show. So what I'm going to upload next is 1 more round with me and 1.5 rounds with me and Cholo Trucker. 1 round, we got it in. We traded 1 more round. The other round, again, I fucking fell and my knee went this way. Like I was stretching it. It went this way. And then from there, you just see me going like this. And then why do you want to see anything else? And then I will upload that one with Mile High and Cholo Trucker. But gente, last night I was at GHT. Some people have some bucket list stuff. Like, oh, I want to go to Exotic Island, Bora Bora, Caracos, and all these islands, which is good. I mean, enjoy your life, man. Dios te bendiga. To me, bucket list was being on the super oldies show in my hometown of Salinas at 90.9 KHDC. I'm still blown away with that. I'm still not over it. I got clips I can load. I wanted to put something at least on IG, but shout out to Tony C, man. That dude is a legend. I'm dealing with a legend. Oh, man, that was crazy, man. Yeah, come through. Oh, shit. So first thing I had to do was go to 201. I got a tall 805. I just got to keep it a buck. I got a tall 805, and I went down to KHDC, and it was a pinchy vibe, man. It was a vibe, man. Steady mobbing 76 in the casa. Respect to you, Mikey, and the real ones on here have to say YouTube is oversaturated with garbage content. Everyone thinks they're content creators. Bro, you ain't even, my boy, let me put that back up. You ain't even lying. It's the carga syndrome. It's the attention is the new carga way. Attention is the new carga. And so people will set up a cell phone in their backyard and they'll be like, yeah, that dude Chicano Tube, he can walk a day in my shoes. it's crazy, bro. It's you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna do the selective shows. We got Chicano Street next Wednesday for sure. And you know what? Doing this pelea kind of pumped me up, bro. It kind of gave me más esperanza, más hope, way that we'll get less net bangers and more people that are gonna want to pull up, man, and put on a good show. It's not no banging shit. It's not. I told people wherever you want to do it, if you want to run it, the dude from wherever, the dudes from El Monte, you know what they have in El Monte? They have the Green Belt Amateur Tournament every single year. I know the coach. He has a gym in El Monte. If I call the brother up, you don't think the brother's gonna be like, my doors are open, and he's gonna do it just for the hermandad of USA boxing? Again, wolfing on the internet is just showing you ain't from that old school. You're from the new school. You're from whatever fucking school is going on right now. It ain't that school, the old school. The internet's a trip, but just wait till the YouTube Yarda Awards. Again, the YouTube Yarda Awards are just gonna have more predators and weirdos than anything, because this year was I remember when that came out in January. The Predator, the guy, he got a little girl pregnant, right? And he acts like a fucking guru, right? He got a little girl pregnant, right? Underage girl, right? Like in middle school age girl, right? Pregnant, right? And then Chemo, he put a freezing emoji on a YouTube post. He said it's gonna be an ice cold year. Oh man, that's crazy, man. Did AC quit YouTube? No, bro. I don't think so. I don't know so. So I don't take my word as face value. But what I'm saying is that, bro, it's to me, it's never gonna burn me out, because I don't look at this like a job. I look at this as a hobby. I sold all the low riders. I sold, it's like no more being in the driveways, hanging out, looking at engines, and now I YouTube. So that's that's how I look at it. That's how I can never get burdened by it, because at the end of the day, I'm going to make memories, core memories with my family, bro. And that's number one. So if I take a break, I always tell you guys, I'm going to be back with a better show. We got Chicano Street next week, and then we got Halloween show. Wait till we go to the Chicano Street Halloween show next month. That's going to be a blast, man. But these fights pump me up a little bit. I got hope that some of these podcasts will step up. I'm thinking of doing maybe a podcast tournament, bro. A podcast tournament. Everyone from the podcast send a representative from the podcast to get in the tournament. No weight limits. I don't want to hear nothing like that. Don't make it hard to just get shit done, The baddest podcast. I don't know, But at the end of the day, I'm looking at people that say this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. And I'm sending DMs. If they overlook it, they're just like, oh shit, I didn't mean it. I was just doing this shit for clout and attention. Okay, well, I didn't think it. I thought what you said, it was coming from you. But if what you said is coming from your brand's point of view, I get it, I guess. Sea Dogs in the casa. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. See Perros in the casa. Man, ¿cómo estás, güey? I was just talking about I'm going to go to Ensenada in a couple weeks, güey. I want to do one trip before the sun goes away and the water comes. See Perro. And I know, pues, allá está. It's the pinche barrio, right there by Tijuas, güey. And Tijuas, you go to La Plaza Miguel Hidalgo, and all those birria stands around there smoke everything in California, bro. All of those birria stands around pinche, that little placita de San Miguel Hidalgo, smoke everything in California, bro. In Tijuana, way. In Tijuana. That's a trip. All right, last comments. Family boxing fight. That's right, my boy. See Perros in the casa. That's right. I appreciate you, man. Guerolita says that Vatos Chafas, Mikey, take him out. But again, bro, you start punching 70-year-old guys. Doesn't that make you look like, oh, you're hitting people with canes? I mean, it's like, you know, we would do it like that. 1 round, no time limit until someone breaks. Someone's going to break. Someone's going to say mercy. And that cabron's not going to be me. It never will be me. Shout out to Pomona Soul Sounds. Is that my brother in the building? Pomona Soul Sounds. Is he? I know he was in the building at the pelea. Shout out to you, Spanquillo, La Familia, Lina, the beautiful the beautiful wife. My bad. I always say it like it's my wife, Spencer. Beautiful wife. Shout out to you, the Familia. But Pomona Soul Sound was in the house, carnal. In the house that evening. Man, that dude's a vibe, man. That dude's a vibe. Saludos to Snowman, respect to Real One from Fontana. He put it down, man. So I just put out a short why people wanted to know why he had a black eye. People wanted to know, hey, he had a black eye walking in to the pinchy ring. What was going on? Well, now we put out a short on that. And G the Barber addressed that, which is his brother. Okay, let's just keep that up. That's his hermano. I didn't know G the Barber. I knew he looked familiar. I was like, wait a second, I seen this guy. But I didn't know he was his brother, Snowman's brother. So Güero Lira, Fontana was deep in the house, deep. Let the police officer from No Jumper Brandon participate. I mean, do the Raza want to see it? Most of the people that tune in the Chicano Tube are Raza way. I mean, I'm not saying, we can't cross promote. I was on Kev Mac videos. I was on Kev Mac live streams. To me, that's another bucket list pinchy channel I always wanted to be on. That was the first channels I ever subscribed to during COVID was Big Herc and Kev Mac. And I went on Kev Mac to promote one of the peleas from last year. And he told a story on how he was laid over, or he was doing like a layover in Salinas Valley. Aquí, güey, que dice, nunca quiere regresar a ese lugar. I know, man. It's just over there. They just bang. I was over there 40 months. 40 months I was over there. Over there, they just bang. It's a little bit different, man. See, dog, yeah, that's right. I know, way. So it's called Birreria. That one is Fitos. Birreria, Fitos. It's right there outside the plaza of Miguel Hidalgo. I know you're in Tijuas, way. So we always kind of go there, either crossing over, depending how far we've driven, a layover in Tijuas, or if we can make it all the way to, we're going to get to Ensenada or whatever, then we'll stay over there at the hotel. But the hotel is like a castle, bro. I mean, I'm getting out of my balcony way. Ahí está la pinche agua. And I just call room service, bring pisto right now, cabrón. Don't fucking stop the pisto from coming, man. Deontay Jackson says, shit, that's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. I hope you like those fights, man. Again, we're going to end up cross-promoting. Absolutely, because I've been in contact with Alex from Street TV. I got contact with Kev Mac. I got contact with Big Herc. All of these are my brothers right here. So if they just want in on it, it's just bring them in for a percentage. It's simple. Do you want to use your network of people for profit? I mean, let's fucking benefit their pockets, your pockets, because they're popping on the internet? Then contact Mikey. It don't matter what raza you are. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these motherfuckers that trips, man. A lot of people right now, I know they're on their phones and this and that and this and that. You ain't going to change my values. My values have been ingrained for a long time. It's always been black and brown. Always been black and brown. What a leader showing love, man. Saludos to C-Dog, man. C-Perro, he used to just hang out on that hammock, cabrón. He used to be on that hammock on them lives like this. A la chingada, huh? C-Dog, like this. ¿Qué hubo, gente? C-Dog's a vibe, man. C-Dog's a vibe, man. Like you're a real one. I some respect everyone, man. I'm just trying to live at the end of the day, bro. I mean, who I am really is off this YouTube shit, which is going helping out the youngsters. They did a little ceremony, 10 years. This May, but they did it in July, a ceremony 10 years. I seen 24 youngsters, man, that could have went crazy, went to YA, threw their lives away, man. Matter of fact, Güero Lira, I'm going to start. I got some youngsters reached out to me. Okay. These are lifer youngsters. Okay. They're over here. They're in Soledad and Salinas Valley. They reached out to me through another program. I'm going to end up reading their letters with their permission, they're accumulating letters from all the youngsters that got life. Like as teenagers, they got life sentences. I'm gonna end up doing a segment on Chicano Tube reading that, and I'm gonna call it "If I Could Turn Back Time," or if I could change. I'm gonna come up with the title, but that's what I like doing, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what I do. No Jumper needs to pull up, bro. No Jumper does. Oh, we're gonna do a co-host. We're gonna look for a new co-host. Everyone run a fade, and everyone is looking away like this. And I'm like, the people are gonna see that right away and be like, chafa. Whack 100, the hitter will look. What I don't want to do is stir the pot for Black and Brown way. That's what I don't want. I feel kind of like if I did that, it would be for clout. You see what I'm saying? Other people that are dependent on that and building brands and are trying to get YouTube checks, kick checks, and all that, I respect it, man. Because I respect the hustle. At least you're not fucking asking for a handout. You're going out there and hustling and you're putting content out and you're doing your thing, right? But the last thing I want to do, bro, is just because of what I do in real life, cabrón, you know, is stir that up on the internet. Because in Northern California, it's really kind of unheard of, bro. I was just telling Tony C from KHCC last night, we seen the movie Friday at the Fox Theater, the OG fucking Fox Theater from decades, 60-year-old Fox Theater. And it was always a vibe. Half the room era morenos, half the room was raza. And some of the older brothers of my partners that went to YA and YTS with them. And so they ended up coming back and they rolled all kinds of swishers and we blew it in the air. Half the theater was clouds. And then Friday started. Thank God it's Friday. Buck, whack a shot. Buck, keep the heads ringing. Yeah. I watched that already as a dance madroso. Gracias. Just watched Snowman fight. Hey, that's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Hey, I uploaded that also on IG because there's a lot of people that don't go to YouTube. And I like YouTube way. I don't know why. I like YouTube. You know what I mean? Even though, of course, TikTok is the biggest one. If I post something on TikTok, it gets way more numbers. But I wanted to show love to IG because not everyone watches YouTube. I like YouTube, personally. I like YouTube way. Had to hit the high button on that one. Yeah, because they're throwing leather way. It was all. So I had 10-9, 10-9. The last round was split. So I had it as a draw, bro. I got to be honest. I had it as a draw. I had a 10-9 Snowman round 1. I had a 10-9 Mile High round 2. Last round, I saw as a draw. If it was up to me, they both would have got their hands raised. But, you know, I've been judging just for a little bit, man. 10 years in USA boxing. You know, I had to really pay attention, but here I really can't because I'm kind of explaining it and, you know, engaging with the chat, shooting the shit. Sounds good. Mike is in here that can change something. That, you know what? That Snowman had the same sentiment too, carnal. He was like, man, I'm in my 40s now. We're trying to, you know, we're trying to unite the youngsters. I think, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I believe he was saying is that, you know, the neighborhoods always have beef with each other, man. And at the end of the day, it's always brown people ending up in caskets. It's always brown people ending up in funerals. It's always brown people that mamas are crying wearing black. And what we got to do is see that. But I get the neighborhood stuff. You know what I mean? I have family, also relatives in Southern California, and they're from several different neighborhoods, and almost every other street is a neighborhood. I had one cousin, he gave me the coordinates to his house, okay? The coordinates to my tía. It was like 105th in Vermont way. I went over to the house. Tia's had that house for like 35 years. I was like 105th in Vermont. When I went over there, it looked like the movie Friday. It looked like the movie Friday. I was just waiting for Debo to come with the Schwinn Cruiserweight. That's right, man. I appreciate you. The hater world will never show up. Death row. You know, I don't want to say that. Absolutely not. You know, it's just I fuck with the hater world. I fuck with the Hater World. That's the only channel that I'm subscribed to on Kick, because I created a Kick because I seen G the Barber over there, and he was talking about his carnal, which is Snowman. Snowman is G the Barber's brother, and he was talking about the fight, man. And so I made a profile, because you got to open up your, click on the link. They always post it on the chat, the Hater World, and then click on the link, and then I open it up and I did it. Now I'm not gonna fucking lie or front or anything like that. Did I ever say any words about the Hater World? I did, man. I used to say the Banda World. I used to say this and I used to say that, but that was really for no reason. What was the reason? What was my motive? If I can go back and analyze it, I'll be like, there was nothing. There was nothing. So at the end of the day, grown men evolve, grown men grow up, and it takes actually a grown man to say, I apologize. It takes way more balls than pulling up, running a fade to say, I apologize. I was wrong. I apologize. That takes way more balls. You might not believe me. Oh, Mikey, it takes more balls to run 10 rounds with 3 different people. No, it takes more balls to apologize as a man and say, I got it wrong. You need to learn that, especially you cats that are married. My respects to the Hater World. That's the homie. That's right, man. G the Barber. You guys were wrapping up right now. I got to go take a break, cabrones. My knee me está bien madreado, my pinche rodilla. I just washed my knee brace. I need to go fucking dry it. So me duele la rodilla, but I drank these two right here with the people, man. We saw Mile High and we saw Snowman. I'm just doing this one in the DJ booth off my laptop. My bad how it looks. But man, have a great weekend. Remember, it's Mexican Heritage Month. Take a little bit of time to just absorb that, man. A lot of us are caught up so much in the American culture that we won't even put a little altar with our loved ones, pinche photos, and some velas, some candles. Don't wait till October, to Dia de Muertos, the first week, or November, to put that up. Put that up right now, man. I always said this, when I started Chicano Tube, I'd have my parents rolling in their grave. I'd have my grandparents rolling in their grave if all of a sudden I let go of the culture, man. I failed. I failed. I failed if I say don't teach your kids Spanish. I failed. I failed if I said, hey, keep the Chicanismo. No, we need to assimilate with other titles. I failed. If I tell you Latinx, Hispanic, or this or that, I failed, man. We've always been Chicanos now. But we've never, ever denied Mexico, Mexican roots, being Mexicanos. Because if you want to boil it down to the bone, then we're Mexican. But again, shout out to everyone that's not Mexican. Shout out to everyone that's mixed. Shout out to whoever you are. You wear it on your chest, man. Life is too short, man. Wear that shit on my chest, man. If I was Irish, I have an Irish flag blasted on the chest, cabrones. Last comments. Wait, carnal, I'm going to need you to forward that hand. Gracias. You like that one, cabron? I got this one from the swap meet way, right on Alisal way, the Alisal district. The Alisal and Salinas way, the Alisal we were actually our own community before, and then the city of Salinas wanted to annex the Alisal. The Alisal was all raza, all part of the corrida, all the farm workers, etc. If you've seen a training video, I run in the fields, bro. I'm a field baby. I grew up in the fields. I was a little kid running in those fields, or maybe before that, even in a stroller. You know, maybe I had daycare. I don't remember too much of daycare, maybe 1 or 2 babysitters, but I was in those fields running every day, man. It makes me proud, bro. It makes me proud. Those are the huevos, way. The farm working raza is the energy I need to look anyone in the eye and say, te va a ir mal, way. Te va a ir muy mal. And people say, oh, Mikey, you're cocky and all that. No, that's just the 831. That's the Alisal district, man. You got to just tap into your fucking roots, you know? That's right, Spunky. I appreciate you, my boy. Death Row says boxing, man. I'd rather do boxing than podcasting, to be honest with you. I'm over here podcasting. We're talking on the internet. That's great. But if there was more people that actually wanted to pull up on when they call someone out, then I would get the phone call more and you guys would get entertained more. I would figure out a way to do it for like a little $5 charge. You know what I mean? Like if we could super chat or subscribe it through YouTube or something with like a little $5 charge, like small little ass charge. I mean, the most smallest charge. You know what I mean? That's how I'd probably do it, man. I'd give it to you guys for nothing, for minimal, because it's YouTube. And as it grows, we'll scale. That's just business, right? We'll scale as it grows, but we're not breaking anyone's bank. We know the economy is still tough, even though there's no inflation, but we know the economy is still tough, man. So it says you hit harder to trucker. Well, I mean, at 180 pounds. Now, check this out, Georgie. The hardest I've ever been hit was by a 118-pound pro boxer. Junior, when in about 2012, was like in the top 20 of straw weights in the country as a pro boxer. 118. I looked at him, and I always knew we were going to get in the ring, even though I was 160, 170, walking around, maybe even 180 at one point. I knew we were going to get in the ring because you run it with everyone. That's just period. The hardest I've ever been hit in my life was 118-pound straw weight. He hit me so hard, I was seeing red. I had a red out for like 30 seconds. Red, like Santa Claus red, like habanero salsa 49er red. I was red. I couldn't see. He hit me so clean. That's when I realized technique trumps power. But me being 180 pounds, absolutely. When I did the double ride on Cholo, the first one is thunder. But if I double the ride up, I'm loading up heavier on the second. I'm never going to load up heavier on the first shot. I'm going to load up heavier on the second. So there's a double left hook, double right, straight right. The second one is always going to be thunder. All the Mexican flags right there. Right? Viva Mexico, cabrón. On round number 1 of me and Cholo Trucker, we got the Mexican flag. Yeah, ahí estamos, way. Not all of us, but I know Coach Art did it, and I did. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, come on, gente. We'll start getting into politics already. I know Cholo Trucker said about the Mexican flag, and all due respect, carnal, all due respect, how you were saying you don't fly the Mexican flag. And he's already explained it, so don't ask to fucking explain it again, man. Don't ask to. My abuelito told me at 14 and I want to go to school. Let's go to the fields and work. It's true. My older brother-in-law también, güey. My older brother-in-law got like a 6th grade education, bro. And he was already in Chicali, in the fields in Chicali, being a box maker and boxing up trucks, bro. My older brother, you know what I mean? In-law. Okay, Mexico. That's right, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm out. Go ahead and watch the replay. We got Snowman and Mile High full fight. I call it a draw. And it automatically rolled into the videos of me and Cholo Trucker. And I call that 2 10-9s and 2 rounds against 1 split. That's what I think. But I'm out, gente. I got to go take a break, tap back in with the familia. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Hit that like and do me a favor, man. You guys can hit the share button on your pinche teléfonos también. If you hit the share, it's going to your Snapchat, your TikTok, your IG, your Facebook. It's just going to put a little link, and you can let people know about the conversations that we have on here. I'm out. I'll see you on Chicano Street next Wednesday, and I'm out. Remember what I always say? In the end, all you got is the memories.